Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you the best way to use all your turkey leftovers. Okay, let's try that again. Today I'm going to show you how to make the best chicken fried steak you'll ever put in your mouth. I found this recipe about 4 years ago from Cowboy Kent Rollins. Go check him out on YouTube. The guy is a fantastic cook. Check him out. We're going to be cooking this chicken fried steak today, and I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Hey, without further ado, I'm going to roll my sleeves up. Come on down here and let me show you how easy this is. Okay, we're going to have about 3 different workstations. Let me show you how easy this is. We're going in with 2 cups of buttermilk to start with. 2 cups. Going in with 1 egg. Going in with 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Okay, next we're going in with 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk it real good and get everything incorporated. This is our wet ingredients. Okay, set that aside. Okay, in another bowl, we're going to put 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Number 2. All right, now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of your favorite seasoned salt. I'm using Slap Your Mama. 3 tablespoons going in. Okay, next we're going in with 2 tablespoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder for this recipe, going in. Okay, last but not least, we're going in with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Put it in. Now let's give this a good mix and combine everything. Mix it well. All right, first off, I'm going to be cooking more of this than I'm showing you on film, but I'm going to show you how to right quick. Y'all get the gist of it, and you can do it yourself. We got our wet ingredients, we got our dry ingredients, and we got our rack over here to place them on. Okay, let's get started. Here's our cube steak. You can use top, round, it don't matter. This is the best one to me because it's a cheaper meat. But by the time you do all this to it, you cannot tell it's the cheaper meat. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go into our buttermilk egg wash here. Put it in there, coat both sides, get it down in there. Okay, now we're going to go over into our flour mixture. What we're going to do is get it on the steak real good. And we're going to press it in, everybody. Get that stuff pressed in. You want it in all those crevices. Turn it over. Do it again. Get it all over there. Get it pressed down into it. That's what you want. Get it up, shake it off, put it back in the egg mixture. Then we're going back into the flour. Oh yeah, you can see where this is going. Press it in good, everybody. Press it in good. Okay, now we're going over to our sheet pan with our metal rack on it. We're going to let that sit about 10 minutes, just like that, for all that flavor and flour and everything to get in there real good. And then here, that's not going to be falling off when you cook it, I promise you. Okay, let's do another one. Going to the egg mixture first. Always go to your egg mixture first because you're going to end up in the flour mixture. Into the flour, get that goodness on it. Press it in. Take it back for another baptizing in this. Y'all, this is so easy to be so good. I'm telling you. You can make cheap steak taste real good like this. You really can. How many understand how high groceries are right now? Ooh. Okay, now we're going over here. Got one more I'm going to show you on film. We're going into the buttermilk and egg first. Then the flour. Like I say, everybody, I've got a lot more of this to cook than what you're seeing. Everybody loves this at our house. They really do. And of course, you can see I'm outdoors again. Before you ask, I cook outside because I like to. I love to. Hey, I'm country. All right, let's go back in for a second time into the buttermilk egg wash. And back into the flour. It's that simple. Then put it on our rack. Let this sit for about 10 good minutes. Okay, our steaks have been sitting for 10 minutes. See what they look like? See how they turn that brownish color? That's because that flour and everything is getting into that meat and sticking to it real good. I've got my oil over here heating up to 350. Then we're going to put these boys in and cook them. Oh, they're so good. Okay, how many out there can guess how Ken Rollins says to cook this in the oil? And I totally agree. Anybody? Anybody? You. Deep fry it. You're absolutely right. We're going to deep fry these boys. I got about 1.5 inches of oil in this pot. Let's get it hot. Okay, everybody, I'm going to gauge how hot this is by this Temp Pro. If you ain't got one of these, go get it. I got this at Lowe's. They're about 20 bucks. You need this. See, I can tell exactly how hot it is. We're at 234 right now. Okay, so I'll cut these pieces in smaller pieces, everybody, so it'll go down in my pot real good. And make sure your steaks are around room temperature. That way, when you put it in the oil, it won't drop the oil temperature way down. All right, it's ready, everybody. We're going to easily put a piece down in there. think we're gonna fit 2 in this one. Be careful, this stuff's hot. Oh, I can't wait for you to try this. It's so good. You're gonna cook it on 4 minutes on the first side and probably around 2 minutes or so right there on the second side. It's a lot faster on the second side. Okay, I'm fixing to turn them over. I'm looking for that golden brown right there. See that? Oh yeah. And see, because these things were room temperature, it's not really dropping my oil that much, so they're frying faster. Okay, I've cleaned out a spot on my rack right here. That's where I'm gonna put them when they get done. And they are done, everybody. Can't beat it. Look at that. Let's go in with some more. All right, let's turn them over. Okay, everybody, these are done too. Let's get them over on our rack. You gotta try this recipe. That's the reason they call it chicken fried steak. Look, that looks just like a piece of chicken to me. See that? Talking about some good eating, everybody. Now let's go on with our last one that I'm showing on film. Look at this. Oh yeah, just put it down in there. Once I get it in there, I'll check the temperature of my oil. Okay, we're good. I'll let it go for at least 4 minutes. Chicken fried steak, everybody. That little bitty piece of meat turned into that. Look how thick it is now. Oh my gosh, y'all gotta try this. By the way, everybody, this is a Pioneer Woman Dutch oven right here. It's a cast iron with enamel on it. This was a gift from somebody to Mama. If you're the one to give Mama this gift because she only got one, please write in the comments and let me know so I can thank you. This is the best Dutch oven I've ever cooked in. All right, let's turn it over. Oh yeah. It's hard to go wrong, everybody. Just follow this simple recipe. And just like that, everybody, we're done. Look at that piece of chicken. I meant steak. Look, that's the reason they call it chicken fried steak. Look at that, how gorgeous. Now let's plate it up. Let's do a taste test. Okay, here it is all plated up. Look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Whew. Talking about some good eating. Look at that, it looks like chicken. But it was that steak. That's why they call it chicken fried steak. Now let me get this plated up and let's put some white gravy on it. And by the way, everybody, I cheated on the gravy because sometimes when you're doing all this cooking, you don't feel like going scratch all the way. How many know what I'm talking about? So I use just a white gravy mix. You can make it homemade if you want to. I'll have a video on that pretty soon. But I used the pack today for the white gravy. It's good too. You might say, Marshall, why is your mashed potato so dark? Because I either use beef broth or chicken broth. I don't never use water, everybody. I use one of those two things because it adds so much more flavor. Check this out. That's what you're looking for, that crispy crunch. All right, let's go into it. Oh my goodness. Notice none of the batter fell off. That's because of that baking powder and cornstarch. Let's try it. Oh yes. I'm done. I'm ready to go. That's that good. Y'all, this is the most fantastic chicken fried steak you'll ever make. And of course, as always, I want to thank everybody for watching me today on Country Boy Cooking on Marshall, where Jesus is always Lord of all. Y'all give this a try. It's absolutely fantastic.